She walks with a slight limp through the cobblestone streets of Lyon, her wooden leg clicking softly against the pavement. To Nazi patrols, she's just another unremarkable woman. They have no idea they're watching the most wanted Allied spy in France. Virginia Hall doesn't fit the mold of a typical femme fatale. She doesn't seduce her way to power or manipulate men with sultry glances. Instead, she wields something far more dangerous, a brilliant mind wrapped in perfect disguise. The Gestapo calls her the Limping Lady, and she's their #1 target. Born in Baltimore in 1906, Virginia Hall seems destined for a conventional life. She studies languages, travels Europe and works for the State Department. But a hunting accident in Turkey changes everything. A shotgun blast shatters her left leg, leading to amputation below the knee. She names her wooden prosthetic Cuthbert, treating it with dark humor that masks her determination. When World War II erupts, Hall refuses to let her disability define her limitations. The State Department won't promote a woman with a prosthetic leg, so she finds another path to serve. In 1940, she joins Britain's Special Operations Executive, becoming one of the first female agents deployed to Nazi-occupied France. Hall arrives in Vichy France in August 1941, posing as a correspondent for the New York Post. Her cover is perfect. Who would suspect a limping American journalist of coordinating resistance operations? She establishes herself in Lyon, the heart of unoccupied France, and begins weaving her deadly web. Her methods are subtle but devastating. She identifies safe houses, recruits local resistance fighters, and coordinates arms drops from London. Hall uses her journalist credentials to move freely, interviewing officials while secretly mapping German defences. She helps downed Allied airmen escape through Spain, saving dozens of lives. The prosthetic leg that ended her diplomatic career becomes her greatest asset. Germans searching for the mysterious Limping Lady focus on obvious disabilities. Hall disguises her limp with different shoes, varies her walking style, and uses Cuthbert's limitations to appear harmless. She's hiding in plain sight. By 1942, Hall has built an extensive network spanning central France. She coordinates sabotage operations, provides intelligence to London, and organizes supply drops. Her radio transmissions guide Allied bombers to targets. The resistance calls her Madonna, treating her with reverence typically reserved for saints. But Hall's success makes her a target. Klaus Barbie, the butcher of Lyon, becomes obsessed with capturing the Limping Lady. Gestapo wanted posters describe her as the most dangerous of Allied spies. They offer massive rewards for information leading to her capture. In November 1942, Germany occupies all of France. Hall's situation becomes desperate. Her network is compromised and the Gestapo closes in. London orders her immediate extraction, but Hall has one final mission. She must evacuate her key agents before fleeing herself. Hall's escape becomes the stuff of legend. She hikes across the Pyrenees Mountains into Spain, her wooden leg making every step agony. She radios London, "Cuthbert is giving me trouble." The response shows how little headquarters understands their remarkable agent. If Cuthbert is giving you difficulty, have him eliminated. Most spies would retire after such a harrowing experience. Hall returns to France in March 1944, now working for America's Office of Strategic Services. She disguises herself as an elderly peasant woman, dyeing her hair grey and learning to milk cows. Even her limp is transformed, appearing to result from arthritis rather than amputation. This second mission proves even more dangerous. Hall coordinates with French resistance groups in preparation for D-Day. She organizes sabotage operations that cripple German communications and transportation. Her intelligence reports help Allied forces advance after the Normandy invasion. Hall trains guerrilla fighters, coordinates supply drops and directs attacks on German positions. She reports directly to Allied headquarters, providing crucial intelligence about enemy movements. Her operations contribute significantly to France's liberation. The war ends with Hall having survived longer behind enemy lines than any other female Allied agent. She's awarded the Distinguished Service Cross, becoming the only civilian woman to receive America's second highest military decoration during World War II. Typically modest, she refuses a public ceremony. Virginia Hall proves that true power doesn't come from seduction or manipulation. Sometimes it comes from courage, intelligence, and refusing to accept limitations. She transforms a physical disability into operational advantage, using others' assumptions against them. The Limping Lady who terrorized the Gestapo reminds us that femmes fatales come in many forms. Hall's weapon wasn't beauty or charm, it was an indomitable spirit that turned apparent weakness into deadly strength. She didn't break hearts, she broke Nazi operations across France.